Hello students, this video we are going to learn about the lesson the imp and the crust. Promoting a devil, also translated as the imp and the crust, is a short story by Russian author Leo Tolstoy, first published in 1886. It is a moral highlighting the ill effects of consuming excess alcohol. The story opens with a peasant preparing to plough his field. Having gone without a breakfast, he is careful to hide his dinner, a small crust of bread, under his coat. After ploughing the field, the peasant is hungry and ready for his dinner. But when he picks up his coat, he sees that the bread is gone. It had been taken by a little devil who was convinced that the peasant would become a wrathful. Instead, the peasant decided that whoever took his bread must have needed it more than him, and he went on this way. The little devil is brought before the chief devil, who is not pleased that the peasant was not corrupted. He threatens to douse the little devil with holy water if he fails again, and the little devil is sent out for another attempt at corrupting the peasant. The little devil takes the guise of a pilgrim, and in the guise he gives the peasant farming advice throughout the sessions. The peasant grows a great surplus, and he begins to live much better than he had. One session, the little devil convinced the peasant to use his extra corn to distill alcohol, and the peasant takes his advice. The little devil then brings the chief devil to see the result of his works. The devil witnesses a party hosted by the peasant, where all of the guests and the host himself indulge in several glasses of alcoholic drinks. They start by joking and passing jovial remarks, but as they consume more, the party goers become more abusive and irate. When they finally leave the party, they are thrown drunk, falling over each other and landing in the mud. The chief devil is astonished. He is convinced that the drink must have been made from the blood of beasts to make a man act so beastly. The little devil explains that it was simply a drink, and he just needed to convince the peasant to turn God's gift of corn into the ideal liquor. The little devil knew that all men have savage side inside of them, and when the peasant had just enough food to survive, the sage beast inside him was kept silent. But as soon as the peasant accumulates, a surplus corruption sets in. The peasant invites his friend over, and they all become heavily intoxicated. The peasant screams at his wife, and other guests start fighting. The story ends with a peasant passing out of all the guests leave. The imp succeeds in getting the peasant to sin. The fox, wolf, and the swine in man comes forth to reveal the wickedness and evil inherently present in them. Convinced that the corruption of peasant is complete, the chief devil, aware that little devil is a promotion. And so Leo Tolstoy uses the simile in this short story to reveal the evil that can be brought by alcohol. And he compares the man to animals when they are drinking. Now they are like a ragging wolves, but let them have one more glass and they will be like a swine. The popular saying of how alcohol is the devil's drink is accurately shown here. The drink caused the man to close their civilized nature and became like a rabid animals, as shown in the quote. This is exactly what Tolstoy was trying to show in The Imp and the Crust. Similes is just one of the many literary devices he uses throughout his short story.